Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Sorry it took a few days and hours to actually get a video chat.
It's okay. It's fine. Shall I use my video? I don't know.
Say what now?
Shall I use my video or I don't know. No, I don't.
Well,
What?
if you want to play as your video, go for it.
Are you all recording or not?
Me, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would like to talk about the situation between Anti Bronies and Bronies.
Well, yeah. I wanted to get your feel for your oppositions and whatnot. I'm
So
actually one that is actually interested in what others have to say.
yeah, so am I. I heard many different things of Anti Bronies and Bronies. The history, but like that I had with the fandom. It was kind of incredible, all that time, 2 years and almost the fandom now, but I saw so much negative, maybe also some positive stuff, but not really that much. Actually, more negative as positive. It's kind of sad, but well, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had many like kind of bad experiences, like mostly buttered bronies, like mostly in games and mostly on YouTube. Sometimes I was just stating some opinions, or yeah, some of them always think just because they're part of the fan can do what they want on the internet. Yeah, there are some of them that really do that, and it's kind of stupid and pointless. That's what I think. And there's another thing, yeah, I don't really like it how they spread their stuff all around the internet. It's kind of really annoying, and whatever you look up on Google Images, you kind of almost always see a pony version of it. And
Well,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, I can understand them like spreading their stuff on where it's not wanted, like such as a chat room to which is talking about maybe like let's say soccer or football or something like
yeah,
that, and then
that's
here
right.
comes a brony who just wants to say, "Hey, guys, if you watch the next episode of My Little Pony, it was freaking great, right?" If he starts doing that and they start talking about it in places not wanted, I will agree with you, absolutely. But
There's like this another thing, there are like a couple of videos on YouTube, like TF2 videos or whatever, and if there's just one like single little thing in the video that has something very little to do with the show or the fandom, the entire comment section is flooded of bronies, and is flooded of stupid, pointless comments, and it's also really annoying. I can send you a few links, and you can look for yourself. Uh, yeah, or show you in a minute a video of the really one of the worst bronies ever. Raging. Do you know maybe the game Gary's Mod?
yes, I do know
Yeah,
Gary's mod.
yeah. I really much trouble with bronies in that game. I changed once my name to Anti Brony, but just for fun. Nobody really cared about it. I mean, ignore it if you don't like it or whatever. But don't start troll straight away. Like that was once, I'll never forget that. That was once my favorite server, and what's this Brody just like started to rage, like you fucking anti Brody, you're bullying everything, like uh people killed themselves because of you and shit. And I was like, okay, the heck. And then he called me a racist just because I didn't like the fandom. I mean, really, Brony's onto race, so how am I racist? Actually, I don't really need to be mad about these people because they're just making a fool out of themselves. It's better to
Well, yeah, I can
laugh at
understand that,
them
but
as
but then
thing.
you have to also understand is that when bronies first created the fandom that they did, they probably got a lot of shit for it. And that's probably causing them to retaliate, and then it's causing others to retaliate. So bronies might not even be the first ones who actually started all this.
There are a
Like,
bunch of. Oh,
well, I
sorry.
mean, yeah, I mean, like, yes, they will post their art and their animations on YouTube and whatever they want, just like I stated in one of our comments.
Yeah, I don't
But
care about that. I let them do that
yeah,
stuff,
let
but
them do that.
spreading it
But for
around.
people, I can understand people not liking the show, just like I said. But if they want to branch out and go attack the people who like it, that's where I cross the line. I mean, I understand personal opinions and self expressions, but don't attack somebody because they like something to which you don't. That's just outside the the blue pink factor. I mean,
That's right.
I can understand that, but like you said, I don't think it's okay to have bronies post their stuff everywhere. I say post it where it's going to be accepted, such as places like FemFiction, Equestria Daily, and I want to say YouTube, but YouTube is a gray area because you're always going to have trolls which are going to type in the stuff that they don't want to watch and
Yeah, you
watch
know,
it
they have
and then
so many
comment something
flipping
about it.
like websites and stuff. You know, why can't they post their stuff on there? Whereas on other websites where every single one can see. You know, and there are always people that complain and start trouble about these type of things. You know, is ignoring it. And yeah. And what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to make like a new YouTube account and I'm going to start making videos. My first video is going to be about bronies. I'm going to make like I'll just take all the negative things of the bronies and put it in that one video. And I'm going to post it so bronies see that a little fandom isn't as innocent as they always think.
Well,
Because there are a bunch of them who always think, you know, like we never ever did something wrong, but there are like a bunch of them that always love to start trouble and always, you know, love to do what they want. And it's no, I think that's not right. And I'm just going to make a video and yeah, that's what.
well, see, if you make a video just going on the negative side of bronies, like just going all negative, you know you're going to get some really bad remarks from the Brony community because they're going to take that as you lashing out at them. If you
No, I'm actually just doing it, you know, so some of them can see actually a bit, you know, a bit of reality. Let's just say
Okay,
that.
well,
You
yeah,
know?
that's understandable, but you have to put that in your video. You have to actually let them know why you're doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You know, my
Yeah, I mean,
like the
because
title is going to be
I
like,
see a
"This is
lot
why
of
we
videos
don't
from
like
Russian
bronies" or
YouTube where they
something,
just attack them and they don't
but
give
nothing
any
like butthurt
explanation.
or hatred or something. You know. Yeah. Oh God, that's kind of loud. I'm sorry. What did I say? I'm just gonna stick my headphones in again. Uh, do you play any Steam games or do you have Steam?
I just created a Steam account. I've been away for a while, so when I came back home, I had to buy a new computer and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, um, I talked about on why it would be a problem for a brony to exist, and not pretty much just being existent, but because he likes what he does like, and he wants to express
Yeah.
his ways through art, sketching, fan fictions, which I love to read, and animations. I don't see that as a problem.
I watched some of their animations and I have to say they're not bad. You know. There are a couple of things, you know, like R34 and shit. It just sucks. And it's disgusting, you know. Also, kind of.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's what a lot of people don't understand. Like in the brony community, you have 2 to 3 different others. You have someone who likes MLP just to like it. You have someone who likes it and collects it, which would be a normal brony who actually likes to go out and talk about it. And then you have what we call the clappers, who actually go in their own fantasized world and make their own fantasized stories. I don't think I need to actually explain what fantasize is meaning here. There are 3 things, but a lot of people don't understand that. And when they see one thing, they think that everything is going to be like that,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then gives a negative impulse against us, just like always.
That's right.
I mean,
And I didn't just have like trouble with bronies. I also had trouble with anti bronies because some of them always thought like, oh, you're a traitor. You're not even on our side. You're a flipping spy and shit like that. Because I don't just hate on bronies. You know, a bunch of bronies, you know, I'm friends with, and they agree with some of my opinions and some of my posts. You know, like on Google Plus, and yeah. And there was once this brony, you know, he just it seems like was bored or something, but he just wanted to attack me. He really liked it, you know. I don't know why, but he was really a really big idiot. And then he posted, you know, like some of the comments that he has posted on my profile, and then there were a bunch of bronies that also knew me, you know, from my posts and shit, and they were helping me out. You know, they were fighting against the that other brony. You know, to kind of like like protect me and shit, because he was really taking the mickey out of me and trying to, he even said himself to the other guys that he wants to like kind of make me mad or something, or bully me or something like that. He kind of said, yeah.
I mean,
And there are a bunch of them on the internet, but I don't care. I didn't get mad about that. I just, you just have to
I,
stay easy going
I
in these
mean,
type of
what
situations.
I want people to pretty much understand is that yes, when something is created, there's always going to be people who love it and people who hate it, because people are just jackasses today. But the thing is that it's okay. I don't hate Anti Bronies. I don't hate them at all. Do I dislike them? Sometimes. But when I actually get really pissed off about them and when I have to actually comment on some of the stuff is when they go that extra mile. Like, just like I told you before, I can understand somebody not liking a video if it's MLP related or fan base related. All you have to say is, I don't like MLP. I don't think it's ever going to be my thing. Perfectly
Yeah.
fine. Not a single Brony is going to get mad at that. And if they do, they have a problem. But when I see a comment such as, gay, 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 fucking pony loving motherfuckers, all you can fucking die, you can get hung by fucking trees and all this other stupid shit, that's the side of stuff that pisses us off. Because you're taking
Yeah,
something that we've created and you're just trashing it.
that's right.
Like
Well, it's not good.
that's going
But you
too
know what?
far. That's going way too far. I like I said, if they kept it neutral and positive, yet being still a negative comment, understandable. Everyone's going to understand. And if there's a Brony who can't understand that, then the Brony's in the wrong. I'll be the first one to say it. But if there's a hate comment on it to where they're actually lashing out, what's the point of that? It's only going to start more crap.
Yeah, that's right. Or the anti. Do you know? Are you active on Facebook, or do you have a Facebook account?
Huh?
Are you active on Facebook, or do you have a Facebook account?
Yes, I am.
Do you know the Anti Brony Coalition? It's actually a pretty good site. It's actually the most popular Anti Brony site of Facebook, actually, and they mostly like post opinions and facts about the Brony fandom. And I can understand it pretty good because I think exactly like I do. Like they show other Bronies like what they do wrong, and yeah, some of the admins of that page are also Bronies. They too do the same because they also want that type of side, that type of side of the fandom, stops. But I don't think that will happen because there are always Bronies, like all these people that join the fandom because the fandom is so big and so popular right now. If other people kind of see it, they want to also join, because they want to be part of something big, And mostly there are little kids, and they're kind of the worst. They're even Bronies that didn't never even watch the show. They're just part of the fandom because they want to be part of something big,
Yes,
And
see,
they're actually the worst. They are actually mostly the troublemakers and shit. That just like start trouble for everything. And
yeah,
yeah,
like if like I said, if you're gonna be there, like I said, it brings me back to the three classics of Bronies. You have the one that just wants to be involved with it and wants to show. Then you have the ones that are like myself, that actually have a dying passion for the show because that's just something that they actually love and they're actually really into. I don't see a problem with that. I don't even see a problem with the other section, which I've already discussed, because they write and they create whatever they do. Now, there are certain places for that. Alright, fan fiction being one of them because you can write whatever the hell you want. Fan fiction being another of them, being another one because you can write whatever the hell you want.
yeah,
Cloppers alike should be posted on certain websites that are ideal for them and ideal for the Brony community. People that
right.
want to actually express their creations and their sketches and their music. I've actually seen a lot of music from the Brony communities and actually really great. YouTube is a place like that too, but it's a gray area because they're going to have to understand that they're going to get negative comments.
Mm,
They're just going to. But if you're someone who just has really no passion for the show, but yet you'll watch it now and then, and you come on forums and sites and you start spewing all your nonsense, you really need to have a good understanding of what the hell you're talking about. Because then you're just going to get both sides at you pissed off, and then you're just going to be sitting there like, what the fuck I do? Me,
yeah.
I've watched every episode 3 times. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've actually watched most of the animations on YouTube. I've listened to most of the songs. So I have a good understanding of what I'm talking about. I've created my own
Speak up
stories,
in
my
the
own art.
conversation.
You know?
Sorry.